What's up, all my gnarly ones? It is a Sunday night. It is Gator Mike, and we are here for some Xfinity Series action. This is the penultimate race of the season, meaning only two left. And after tonight, we're going to find out who our Championship 4 drivers are. This is a cutoff race. And that cutoff bubble is awfully tight, but we'll get to that in just a minute. Joining me in the booth tonight, just like every other Sunday, I got K-Bart. K-Bart, how you doing?
No, I'm good. Yourself?
Not too bad. You don't sound too chipper. I figured you'd be happier with a like
Oh,
11th or 12th place finish from Matt Kenseth today.
yeah, he did decent. But yeah. But anyway, I'm ready to get this Xfinity race underway and see who our top four is for Wednesday shootout.
Definitely. These guys are at New Hampshire tonight, a track in which Sharp won at earlier in the season for his first career North American eRacing League victory. And Sharp is in the field tonight, so he's looking to defend that New Hampshire title and sweep the races here this season. But that's not the big story tonight. The big story tonight is the playoff bubble. 4 drivers will be heading to Las Vegas after this race tonight. And Dalton, who has already advanced due to his win at Kansas, will not be in the show. But good thing for that win. But the other 3 guys will be, that are above the cutoff line, OGinfau, Jack Boy, and LD Allen are all in the field tonight, with Allen being on the bubble right now, only up by 5 points over Lights Out. And your last remaining playoff driver, I2 Ballstick for you, is in a must-win situation. I believe he is down 18 on the cutoff line. So he's going to be looking to play a little bit of strategy or something here at New Hampshire tonight to try to pick up his first dub and clinch his spot into Vegas. But another driver of note in the field, we've got hometown boy OFR 50. He's in the show tonight, and also got a Truck Series regular, Decent House, getting called up again to run some Xfinity Series New Hampshire. So, K-Bart, out of all these storylines tonight, kind of what you got your eye on?
Man, I got my eye on Lights House. He didn't ran that last race at New Hampshire, so none of us really know. So I'm interested to see if he's going to be able to pull off a win, a top 5 stage points. We'll see. He needs every single point as he can get here tonight.
Definitely, as he is racing his teammate and good friend LD Allen for that 4th and final playoff position. But Jack Boy's only up 14, our regular season champion, so he can't sleep on those 14 points, as they can be made up real quick. So it's going to be a lot of interesting storylines throughout this whole race tonight. And it's a very unique track here at New Hampshire for these guys to tackle tonight. As you can run low, you can run middle, you can run high. Good side-by-side potential. And we'll see how this all unfolds and plays out here shortly, as these guys are in qualifying at the moment. So we'll be able to get those results for you here in just a second.
Yeah, this track is very difficult, unique, and it is definitely a driver's track. If you like it, you're gonna run great. If you hate it, you're gonna be miserable through the whole race.
That is very true.
I'm one of the people that hate it, so.
Yes, K-Bart will not be a factor in tomorrow evening's Cup race.
I'm not usually a factor anyways, but
that is also
pull out
true.
a top 5, but
K-Bart is one of the scrubbiest of our scrubs of Cup drivers.
There's a couple other scrubbier.
Yeah, I'm not too. Maybe I should say I'm indifferent for tomorrow night's race. But tonight, though, we still got that Xfinity Series, and looks like. Let me get with a ball stick here and see how qualifying's going, and see what the status is of us joining this lobby. As I'm still waiting for one of our drivers to pop up on the live streams. That way we can get you guys some live in-race updates. If not, it's going to be a long one. As we dealt with a few races ago. me search around, see if we got some streams going on here.
John might stream.
John streams frequently. That's the first person I checked, and he is not online just yet. So I'll go over to Twitch, see if Lights Out streaming tonight. I know he's been streaming a lot recently, but normally he doesn't turn his on until after qualifying. So no streams up just yet. But the first race around here this season, it was quite the race. Sharp, Big Jim, they were both really fast here, as well as Jagboy, who got pole. So look for Jagboy to play a factor tonight. Sharp, obviously going to play a factor tonight. Big Jim is not in the field. Our P2 runner-up finisher from New Hampshire earlier this season is not in the field. OGinfau finished 4th here earlier this season, so look for him to have a good run as well. I just got an invite from Ball Stick. Waiting for him to let us know when we can join. And no streams just yet. Got 12 drivers in the field tonight, originally scheduled for 13, but Dalton was a last-minute scratch for tonight. So the 12 drivers in the field are as follows. So we can go ahead and join, according to Ballstick. K-Bart, do you need another invite?
Let's get multiple, just so we can back out, see if we can see lap.
All right. I'll be blue screen here for just a minute, guys, while I send K-Bart some invites. I'll send K-Bart one more and we'll be good to go. All right. So we've got OFR 50, we've got OGinfau, Lights Out, LL Penn, Sharp 24, LD Allen 97, I2 Ballstick for you, Young Colt, Jagboy, Nick 2357, Decent House, and Robster scheduled to take part in tonight's event.
Looks like LD Allen got the pole.
LD Allen with the pole. That is huge because that is 2 more points for him. That's going to increase the cutoff line to +7 for LD Allen. So huge for him. However, he is not the leader as we load into this race. Jagboy has already taken over the point. Looking to race his way in as he gets a bump from Allen. Sharp's going to go by them both, and here comes Lights Out. Up for second place. He's going to give Sharp the bumper. These guys are still finding each other's braking points here early on. Going to take a little time to find some rhythm. Looks like Jagboy got loose off the corner. He gets it into the inside wall. He's going to lose 2 spots. Drop him back to 4th place. Sharp, your defending winner at this track, is out front. Lights Out's going to take second place from LD Allen due to a little contact off of turn 2. And Jagboy is going to file in there still in 4th place.
Yeah, what Lights wants, he can get up there and get to Sharp, and he also needs LD Allen to lose some spots. He needs to lose spot here to Jagboy and fall back outside the top 5 if he wants any chances or a better chance. But like you said, LD Allen up +7 after getting the pole here.
Yeah, Sharp still leading, but Lights Out right now is 2 positions ahead of Allen, so he's already gained those 2 points back. But it's still early on in this race.
LD Allen with a pass back on Jagboy using that apron off the 2 to help this car turn. Do you like to use that a little bit, Gator?
K-Bart, using that apron is an art form at this track. It's super risky, but if you can hit that just right, it can really help your car out and give you a fast lap time. But I wouldn't trust doing it every single lap, that's for sure.
This Jagboy does get back around him.
As Decent House dives it off into turn number 3. He's going to use the slide job on Nick. They're going to go 3 wide. Decent House is going to hold him off using the momentum off the high lane. Decent House tonight making his 2nd career Xfinity Series start.
Hopefully look for Decent House in Xfinity Series next year. Hopefully being up where like Jagboy is. He's a really good contender down in the Truck Series.
Definitely, he has proven his worth so far in the Truck Series. A contender week in and week out as he looks to get around LD Allen right here for 4th place.
That's huge. That is huge for the points still.
Oh, he checks up, shows Allen some respect. Nick gets into the back bumper of the 20 car. We're 3 wide coming off of turn 2. Decent House up to 4th place. Move LD Allen back to 5th.
Looks like LD Allen got a little loose going in. They had to check up, see where it went again.
Your mic is really spotty there, K-Bart. Really staticky.
Better?
Yes, much better.
Okay.
As Jagboy is caught up to Lights Out for 2nd place. Go up here to this battle. Lights Out needs to fight hard. He needs every point he can get, especially after Allen got the pole. As it looks like these guys are preferring to use that middle lane here at New Hampshire. Jagboy going to take a peek underneath. He's going to drive it in deep. Stays off of Lights Out, just concedes, gives him the spot for now. Move farther on back here. We've got I2 ball stick for you. Like we mentioned pre-race, he is in a must-win situation tonight. These stage points can help, but not really. Not in his position. He's got too many positions to make up too many points. So he's going to have to find a strategy to get his car out front late. As OGinfau uses the apron there coming off of 2. Sticks it. Going to be side by side with Nick. Checks up going into turn 3. Tries to get a good run off. Not enough. Nick going to maintain 6th position. Ball stick with a little bit of a bump to OG in the middle of 1 and 2. Really launched the 0-1 car up out of the corner. He's got a good run on Nick now as he looks to make the move going into 3. Oh, a little bit of contact. OG is going to clear Nick, take over 6th spot. This right now is the best battle on the track as Nick gives it back to OG. He didn't appreciate that bump last corner. So gives him a little bit of a door going into 1 and 2 and takes that spot back from OG. As OG is pretty safe on points, he was 29 above the cutoff line heading into tonight. So just by starting this race, he's essentially locked in. So we won't focus too much on OG here tonight. OFR 50 here in the 00. The TJR Ford, home track of New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Just kind of hanging out right now off the back end of this field. There's a look at young Colt in the 19 car. He's made every single race this season.
Sharp really using that apron going to 3 and 4 there. Jagboy's going to get a good run off of 4. There's get a little better battle for first here.
Yeah, as we have cycled back up to the lead, we're on board with Jagboy. Sharp continuously using that apron, but Jag with a great run out of corner number 2. He's really going to close that gap heading into 3. He's even going to dive it in there, see what happens. Great run through the middle of the corner. Side by side coming off. That high lane is just too strong right now. Jag with another good run off of turn 2. Kind of sizing up Sharp. Still can't get that run off of turn 4 to get alongside the 5 car. Good fight for the lead though. Jag using the apron a bit. Gets a little loose. Sharp washes up in the middle of turns 3 and 4. That's going to allow Jagboy to get alongside.
No,
They make contact.
no!
Jagboy gets loose into the inside wall.
Yeah. I was just about to say, Lights is probably loving this right now, but because he was catching them as they were going side by side. And unfortunately, he got a little loose, and Jagboy's got a lot of left front damage.
Big mistake for Jag. As Lights Out is now closed right up in on Sharp due to that side-by-side battle with Jag. That is one thing about these corners, though, K-Bart, is on these old tires, coming up out of them, out of 2 and out of 4, it gets really snappy at sometimes.
It sure does, indeed. Lights Out's going to try to get a battle with Sharp here, because I'm assuming they're closing down on the stage.
Yeah, we don't have a stream tonight, so we're just going to guess. Save those,
be really big here for Lights Out to get a stage when currently I think LD Allen's outside the top 5.
LD Allen is
he is in 5th. So, yep. So right now, okay, alrighty.
Lights Out looks to use a diamond approach there in turns 1 and 2. Diamond meaning entering low, kind of washing up a little bit in the center, and then getting a really good low drive off of the corner. That's one of the popular techniques here to get around New Hampshire Motor Speedway, as that is the stage.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Sharp is going to take stage 1. Followed by Lights Out, who comes home P2, Jag P3, Decent House in P4, and LD Allen in P5. So Lights Out gets 4 stage points due to his second place finish, and Allen gets 1, so that's 3 points. So drop that 7 to -3 for Lights Out. Unofficially. So that was big for Lights Out to come home with second place there, as he has now dropped the gap to 3 points. Going to be super close all throughout this race. Okay, Bart, you want to give us a little insight on what kind of adjustments you make right here?
Oh man, you gotta
Maybe a
make
little
it for
hint for tomorrow.
yeah, yeah. There's no way I'll be up there, but I would be trying to make my car a more long run car. Help my car help that loose off, tighten that you know right front tire. Maybe a little wedge adjustment depending what kind of preset you use. Here in the Xfinity Series, we're going to use a higher
3 wide.
preset, so yeah, I would definitely be checking on that. But yeah, as you said, 3 wide, LD Allen is going
3 wide,
below.
4 wide.
Yeah.
These guys are all over the place on these restarts, kind of like Pocono in the Cup race today. Hard racing here, trying to get every spot you can on these restarts. As Sharp and Jag have checked out already from Lights Out, Decent, and LD Allen. Jag running that ultra low lane, interesting approach, going to use the apron. Allen with a good run on Decent House for fourth. Still side by side.
Doesn't look like Decent House is going to try to give the playoff guys any slack, but he does a little bit there.
He let up.
Run off it too. Yep.
Gave Allen the spot here. Move Allen up to fourth. As Lights Out has caught the top two. Looking underneath Jag Boy for second place.
Yeah, that second group, they kind of were battling for a little bit, and that top three kind of checked out a little bit. I would say probably a good second and a half gap.
Yeah, definitely. His Lights Out's trying to find any way he can around Jag Boy. With that low lane, it's real hard to make that low lane work. All this fighting is going to let Sharp gain about 3 to 4 car length lead. All these guys are all single file. We'll kind of go to the back here where they're still fighting 2 and 3 wide. Oh, the 11 car washes up almost into the fence. All 3 wide coming off turn 4. Very, very close between those three. Ballstick, LL Penn, and Nick.
Yeah, with Ballstick not be able to get any stage points that first stage, he's basically in a must win now.
That puts him in a must win situation. As LL Penn looks underneath, he's going to give Ballstick the pumper coming out of 4. Lets up. LL Penn, a former winner here at New Hampshire, won this race in season 1.
Oh, Decent House and LD Allen there. So he overdrove it a little bit.
As OGinfau now looks to capitalize on that mistake. Underneath of LD Allen, gets a really good drive off the corner. But LD Allen's going to come fighting back with that high lane momentum.
Yeah, that top three has really checked out now. I would say that gap is about 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, that gap has increased. These guys are fighting hard here. Fourth on back. As Jagboy has made his way around Sharp for the lead. Moved to 22 to the point.
Yeah, that'd be really big for him. Stage win here would basically clinch him by points with only 12 drivers in this field.
A stage win here would lock him in. As the top three have checked out, as LD Allen looks like he's got a line of cars behind him right now. LD Allen, OGinfau, I2 Ballstick for you, Decent House right here, all under a blanket. Side by side, OFR and LL Penn back there. Ballstick's in the top 7. He's got a solid car here tonight, but it doesn't look like he has a race contending or a race winning car. He will have to pull some strategy, it appears, somewhere in this race to be able to get that track position.
Ballstick's basically had a good solid car all season. Just during this race, you can't just have a solid car. Like what you said, he does need a winning car.
Oh, Decent House gives OG a fender there in 1. Going to move the 0-1 up the track. No harm, no foul. Keep it straight. We're back up here with the leaders who remain Jag Boy, Sharp, and Lights Out. Pretty evenly distanced between the 3.
So since he's LD Allen Lights Out, looks like Lights Out's gonna maybe gain another point here. Okay, a little lag. Who has the tiebreaker? Do we know?
The tiebreaker would be LD Allen due to his win at Chicago.
Okay, just had to point that out there.
Yep.
So I really think we're gonna be that close. So
yep. Lights Out has not won this season, so first tiebreaker is a win, which LD Allen holds currently. If it were to come down to tiebreaker number 2, that would be stage wins. And I'll get that here in just a second. Which would also be Lights Out, or which would be Lights Out over LD Allen with 3 versus 2.
but that one doesn't matter.
That's if Lights Out wins tonight and they remain tied on points.
But if Lights Out won tonight, he would be automatically advanced.
That is also true. As Jagboy has checked out from Sharp, he made the right adjustments there at the end of stage number 1. As that car is looking super fast here on the long run. Sharp and Lights just kind of maintaining status quo here.
Jagboy's really starting to pull away from Sharp and Lights.
We should be winding down stage number 2 here pretty soon. As Ballstick is up to 5th position. How about that from the 11 car? Moving his way up to 5th. Got LD Allen right there in front of him.
Well, he is catching him too. Looks like he's really, really good in the middle. That's where he's catching LD Allen. Just a little too tight off, maybe. LD Allen got a good run off of 4 there.
As Ballstick right now is in stage point position, but it's not really going to matter for him. Can't point his way in from here.
Yeah, this is basically...
he gives Allen a bumper.
Yep. This is basically to help Lights Out here, as they are... Lights Out is 2 points difference now, which would make it -2.
Ballstick up to 4th place. Solid run for the 11 car. Gonna need a little bit more though. As that is stage number 2. Jagboy's gonna take stage number 2, followed by Sharp, Lights Out, Ballstick, and LD Allen. Gonna round out your top 5. So 2 more points for Lights Out. That is gonna drop him unofficially to 2 points below the cutoff line. Meaning that is 2 positions on track here in the final stage, and he's going to need 3 if he wants to advance due to the tiebreaker.
Yep.
So very close on points. This is going to be a hard-fought battle between Allen and Lights Out. Lights Out, though, he's a Championship 4 driver from last season, so he knows what it takes to get there. Kyle, if you had to pick right now, who's going to advance into that Final Four? Is it going to be Allen or is it going to be Lights?
Oh, man, if I had to pick right now, it would be Lights. He's got a really decent top 3 car. It's all going to come down if LD Allen can hold that top 5 or not. Sharp has a good car tonight. Jagboy has a phenomenal car tonight. I see Jagboy winning this one.
As Ballstick lined up P2 there on that restart. So,
maybe a little strategy.
Another 11 cars up to second place.
Oh.
That was awfully close between him and the 5 of Sharp. I don't think contact was made, but we're now 3 wide.
Yeah. Ballstick's going to lose that position to 4th, and he's also going to lose the Lights out.
And he gets in the wall.
Contact, he gets in the wall. Oh, man.
Not going to help the driver, that 11 car right there.
No, it's not.
The action is ferocious here at the beginning of the final stage. Some contact between Penn and OFR here towards the back. As OG is just getting beaten around tonight. I've been watching him. He just got hit by Ballstick and OFR in the same corner. Oh, 3 wide. Penn just sends OG into OFR, and we've got a crash.
Don't think that's going to cause a caution
No.
here, as they are still rolling.
Wow, Penn just absolutely sent the 0-1 up into the 0-0 of OFR. And Penn, with a little bit of instant karma there, got turned around and is now effectively out of this race without any cautions. Not the first time we've seen Penn be aggressive this season. You got Jagboy, Sharp, and Allen right now, who is up in 3rd place, as Lights Out is battling traffic back here.
He's actually going to lose a spot to Ballstick. Ballstick's actually trying to pass him for that 5th position.
So Allen seems to have made the right adjustments to his car right now, as he is going to drive away. Lights Out cannot allow that to happen. Got a battle for the lead, it seems like. We're going to cycle up there. Here we are, Jag and Sharp. Two fastest cars here tonight, it seems like. Sharp's going to get right on the back bumper of Jagboy. Try to force the 22 into a mistake. Jag is able to stretch that gap back out, as Allen has kind of fallen off. As Nick and Lights have kind of closed that gap to the 8 car over the last couple laps. Nick gets loose going into 1. He's going to wash up the track. Lights Out's going to go underneath. Coming out of turn 2, trying to find a run down the back straightaway. Nick's going to drive it in very deep. He's going to catch the wall. That's going to allow the two-car lights out to get around, so it's just him and Allen right now. He sees that 8 car in front of him. Bostic now looks underneath Nick for 5th position.
That'll be interesting if we go green here. I believe these guys might have to pit.
I am almost certain they'll have to pit. It's just who decides to pit first.
Would you do any strategy down pit road? Like if you're lights?
Depends on the situation, depends on what my tire wear looks like, how many laps are left. Lots of factors to play into that. How much fuel you need to make it to the end. But you can definitely play some strategy if it is presented to you. As lights is now closed up on Allen as Ballstick gets loose going into 3. No, he might be lagging a little bit. Go up here to the teammates that are fighting. Lights out is going to make his way around LD Allen for 3rd place. So that drops the cutoff line to 1 singular point. Lights out's going to need to find either one more position or for LD Allen to lose 2.
It's coming to 40 to go this time by.
As he needs to beat Allen by 3 points, meaning 3 positions here in this race to advance to the Final 4 on Wednesday at Las Vegas. Like the teammates have played nice for now there, Jim. Maybe if there's 10 or 15 to go, you might not see them play nice anymore. But right now in the race, they have stayed clean. And Jagboy and Sharp are in another zip code.
Yeah, they are. Lights out's really probably going to need LD Allen to fall a few more positions, rather than him going to catch that other zip code area.
As Nick is right behind Allen, not too far off, maybe half a second, so that would be 1 position, which would tie them on points. However, LD Allen owns the tiebreaker.
We'll see, but remember, Gator's favorite thing is about to come up, most likely.
Green flag stops. Yeah. Oh boy, I'm getting excited. I love green flag stops. I have tried all sorts of green flag scenarios and situations and strategies this season. I have short pitted, I have stayed out and ran it out of gas, I have split it right down the middle, I've taken 2, I've taken 4. So, just so many factors involved, and I love how green flag stops play out. Getting on and off pit road, that's a challenge, can be a challenge.
Don't want to speed here, especially if you're Allen or Lights. That's probably going to cause it right there if you want to go too
Yeah, I was just going to get into that, K-Bar. That's the pit entry here at New Hampshire. The commitment cone is very early. So the potential for speeding is increased here at New Hampshire. As we're on board with Allen right now, we'll check out that line as we come out of 4. It is not right there where the wall starts. It is right there. So it's... you got some time. As he is now just kind of following Lights out around the track. Back up here at the leaders. Jagboy looks like he's kind of running the high line. Maybe a high diamond. The 22 TJR Ford looking strong. Looking to clinch his way into Vegas. Not that he has it on points already, but that win right here would automatically advance him.
Yeah, you can tell he was not messing around coming in this race.
Yeah, he had dropped to only 14 above the cutoff line heading in. He was taking no prisoners here tonight. As he is holding on to the lead by, I don't know, I'd say 7 or 8 tenths of a second over Sharp right here in the 5 car. This 5 car right here has the most wins in North American eRacing League Xfinity Series history. Fun fact.
Yeah, with the help of another driver.
Fun fact. Yes, it has had multiple drivers, but it does have the most wins out of any car on track. Must be something about that number 5 JF electric Chevrolet. Lights out, still out in front of Allen. Nick has not made too much ground up on that 8 car. We're back here looking at OGinfau, looking at LL Penn.
Oh, Jagboy got in the wall a little bit off of 4, and they're coming 30 to go.
30 to go here in the North American eRacing League Xfinity Series. Over 10's 200 at New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
100.
We think there's 30 to go. Thanks for none of the drivers streaming. We're kind of taking a guess here. Don't know how much fuel they have. Don't know what their tires are looking like. We're just kind of out in the blue here, taking guesses. We've got Mr. Big Jim in the chat saying the actual driver, the number 5, Matt Mills, is from Lynchburg, Virginia. I bet you would know that, Jim. You were from Virginia, and you were a diehard Virginian, and we all blame you for that. Like somewhere along the line, Ballstick has had some troubles. He is on the backstretch right now. All the leaders are coming to the backstretch, so he's about half a lap behind.
Yeah, that's not good. He's going to need a caution if he wants any chance of winning this race.
Yeah. Multiple. It looks like his car's got a lot of damage to it, so he'll need multiple cautions. One to repair and then one to maybe stay out or play some strategy. As Jagboy is closing in on the 19 of Young Colt, his first lapped car he's going to encounter here tonight. You see that number 22 approaching there in the background as we look off the nose here of Young Colt. Oh, as Jag gets really loose off the corner. Those tires are hurting. Jag's coming to pit lane.
Coming in. Sharp's following him.
Jagboy and Sharp in the pit lane, your 2 leaders.
So Lights Out's going to stay out, so is LD Allen. As those two take 1-2 position.
Decent House stays out. OGinfau stays out. Nick's on pit lane. So 3 of your top 7 here are on pit lane.
Which one's going to come out first?
Who's going to come in next? Is it going to be Lights? Is it going to be Allen? Nope, they stay out another lap. Interesting. If I'm Allen, I would come to pit lane. So I wouldn't want to stay out there and risk losing any more spots on those old tires with other guys having fresh ones. As Jagboy comes out in front of Sharp here. Sharp's underneath of LD Allen. Let's see if they come this time by. They do not. Big Jim making a Larry Mack joke in the chat. Larry Mack's trends. Big Jim in a Larry McReynolds voice goes, I look back at the last 2 New Hampshire races in the Xfinity Series, and the final caution averages out to come 10 to go. Oh, lights out, LD like Allen to pit lane.
Yep.
This is going to be interesting to see where these guys cycle out. They've been out there running on older tires. We're going to stay on board here with Allen. See if he loses any positions here. Yay for the pit road glitch.
Yeah, they're head into the wall right now.
Yep.
It's screwed.
Ball stick OFR come off pit lane. Jagboy and Sharp already around. There goes Decent House. Lights out. And Allen are off pit lane, but they have lost a ton of track time. Wow, they lost a ton of track time, but they are still nose to tail. That's no gain for Lights out there. As OFR's into the wall right here in front of the leader, Jag. Jag's going to be able to clear him. Here comes Sharp looking to the inside of OFR. He's going to clear him off of 4. Looks like LL Penn is on pit lane. He might be the last to pit. I think he already pitted once due to some damage. So he's a little bit off strategy from the leaders. Any cutoff implications currently? No, they're still nose to tail. No gain, no loss from Lights out. He's still -1 on Allen as we currently sit. You already heard. Decent House is looking to get under Allen there. Let's go back to that. If Allen loses that spot, that's 1 point for Lights. That would put them tied. Allen still owns the tiebreaker. Using that very low lane, hook in the apron just a little bit to get some better rotation.
It's 16 to go.
16 to go here at, was that at the line, K-Bart, or this time around?
It just went 16 to go when I backed out.
Okay. We'll be coming to 15 to go here at the line.
Okay, so yeah, you can call it when they do it.
I'll try to remember.
No, when they do it, then I'm counting down on paper. We crossed the line.
Yep. They have crossed the line.
So this would be 14.
14 to go. As looks like Lights Out may have gotten around OG. That would be big. If that was indeed for position. Thanks to no streams, kind of hard to tell. Looks like Decent House has spun it, looped it somewhere. He's got a lot of damage. How many invites you got to go back out and check? Hey, Mark.
One more.
Okay. We'll wait a few more laps. Just to make sure we have the right lap count. As Nick is right on the bumper of Allen. If this is for position and OG and Lights was for position, this would put Lights ahead by 1, which is what he needs.
If it's for position.
Yep, if it's for position. Like I said, we don't have a stream, but this is looking really close. We'll keep our eyes on this battle here. Tries to find his way around the 8 car. He's going to use the middle lane. Allen's going to go high. Nick's going to make up a lot of ground there on 1 and 2. Do a quick rundown on points here just to verify. Allen was 5 up. Over Lights. Stage 1, Lights gained.
Remember Allen got
Allen
2
got
points.
pole, so that's plus 7. Lights gained 3 on him in stage 1, so that would put it at 4. Stage 2, he gained 2 on him, so that would put him at 2.
Yep.
So he's going to need 3 positions on track to beat Allen. Due to Allen owning the tiebreaker.
Trying to back out.
Yep, as Nick right now is right on the bumper of Allen. Maybe even gave him a tap through the corner. Let me go find the leaders, K-Bart. I'll let you know when they cross the line. Let me... So we've got 100 laps here tonight. Let me know what lap they're on whenever you get back in.
They just hit 93.
93. Alright, so that's going to be... That's going to be... They're coming to 7 to go. They're coming to lap 94, which will be 7 to go.
Well, I think they count lap 100 as a lap, so it'll be 8 to go.
No, this will be 7
so
to go.
So this time it's 7, gotcha, perfect.
Yep, 7 to go at the line. We're just counting down manually.
Gotta love.
Gotta love no driver streaming. Can't wait for the lap counter ticker in Heat 5. As Jagboy has stretched out his lead over Sharp here. Coming to 6 to go at the line. 6 to go here at New Hampshire. Let's go check out this battle with Nick. Nick is still behind LD Allen. Has not found his way around just yet. Oh, Nick gets loose. Oh, what a huge break for LD Allen. Nick had a huge moment there coming out of turn 4. 5 to go. Huge break for Allen. Looks like ball stick's going to be eliminated. 4 to go.
Yeah. He really needed a caution to get anything going for him. And to have any chance. Looks like Jagboy, he's really pulled away from Sharp. Really good. That's really adjusted his car very well tonight.
Three to go. Looks like Jagboy, barring any sort of a late caution or any trouble, is going to cruise to victory here tonight. I believe it'd be his 7th win on the season. As Sharp has really fallen off the pace. I don't know if he has to save to make it to the end or not. Two to go here in the North American eRacing League's Overton's 100 Xfinity Series at New Hampshire. Points are awfully close. We'll try to get officials here before we sign off the stream. Jag comes around turn 4, takes the white flag. 1 to go here. North American eRacing League's Xfinity Series at New Hampshire. Jag comes out of turn 2. Maintains a steady wheel. Heads off into turn 3 and 4 for the last time here tonight. Perfect line. Jagboy here going to cruise to victory at New Hampshire Motor Speedway and clinch his spot into the championship 4. Jagboy, your winner here tonight. Sharp comes home P2, and after that, I don't know. They were all spread out. We are going to wait for official results. But it's going to be really, really close. As I wait for the official results to pop up in my office. What are your quick takes here on this race tonight, K-Bart?
Well, we saw that Jagboy wasn't messing around. He came in here wanting to win that race and just clinched himself. Last 2 races haven't been really well for him, so he wanted to prove himself. He has to be in that top 4 as he is joining us right now.
As we are now joined by your winner here tonight at New Hampshire, Jagboy, you have just clinched your way into Las Vegas. How you feeling?
Oh man, it feels great, dude. Especially after these playoffs that I've had so far, not the best. So having this win going into the championship race, man, it feels awesome.
Well, I mean, you had a really good car here the first time around. Things didn't work out for you. Some late race contact, I believe, ended your shot to win here. So how's it feel coming back to New Hampshire, redeeming yourself, and picking up your 7th win on the season?
Yeah, man, after the last 2 races here, the one last season and earlier this season, I feel like this was my chance at redemption. You know, this is one I've had circled on the calendar for quite a while. Feel like I could have won both of those races, just came up short. But yeah, I mean, to get some redemption here, it feels good to finally win at New Hampshire.
All right. Well, as always, I've got K-Bart in the booth with me on Sunday nights. K-Bart, what kind of a question do you have for our Championship 4 contender, Jagboy?
Man, good job, Jag Boy. I know the last two races haven't been your races. Little contacts at the end, just the stage 3. 704 helping part of it too. None of that was gonna be an issue for you tonight. How do you feel going into Las Vegas? You know, it is gonna be a 100% race. How do you feel and your team feel? And how good of a chance do you think you're gonna win the championship this year?
We're gonna go in Las Vegas and we're gonna go win this damn championship. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, I like to hear that.
All right, you got a good car for Wednesday night there, Jag?
If I don't now, we will.
Want to let out any secrets?
No.
All right. Well, congratulations here tonight on your 7th win of the season, and might be the most important one of the season, as it clinches your spot into the Championship 4 race Wednesday night at Las Vegas. So anybody you want to shout out before we let you go celebrate with your team?
Oof, yeah, man. Of course, got to shout out TJR. Got to shout out Ben for helping me every race, being the spotter and all. Shout out Mr. Williams for actually helping us set up this car, man. That setup we had tonight was badass. Shout out to everybody that was helped me practice. Moffitt, Draven, Williams, Bench, Nick, all the guys that helped me practice for this race. Shout out you guys for broadcasting and the whole NARL, and especially the Xfinity Series. You know, this season, especially compared to last season, I think this season's been a lot more enjoyable and a lot more fun. So we've got a great group of guys here. So happy to be a part of it.
All right. Well, there you have it. Your winner here tonight and Championship 4 contender, Jag Boy. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
As going back through the final results, Jag Boy ended up P number 1, Sharp got 2nd, Lights Out got 3rd, and LD Allen got 4th. That is one position, meaning unofficially LD Allen has clinched his way into Las Vegas by one singular point over Lights Out. And we have kind of gone against tradition, and we have invited LD Allen to our party tonight. Allen, how's it feel making it to Vegas?
Big relief. I had a pretty large points lead coming in this round, and I kind of threw it away, but happy to get there in the end.
All right. Well, I don't know how aware you were of the point situation throughout the night, but we were keeping track up here in the booth and throwing out possible scenarios and everything. But you were able to hold off Lights by one singular point and make your way to Las Vegas on Wednesday night for the championship race, championship finale. What kind of a car do you have for that race, and what is your approach going in there?
I haven't really thrown much practice in the Las Vegas yet. I've been practicing for these races because I wasn't a lock yet, but I feel pretty good at all 1.5 tracks on this game. Like you pointed out earlier, I had the best average finish on 1.5. I didn't even know that until you pointed it out. So I feel pretty good on all
deep stats.
Yeah, I feel good on all the 1.5s here. So I think I can definitely put up a fight for that championship at Las Vegas.
All right. Well, congratulations on your 4th place finish tonight and clinching your way into the championship finale at Las Vegas Motor Speedway on Wednesday night. But as always on Sunday night, joining me in the booth, I've got K-Bart with me. So, K-Bart, fire away at LD Allen. What kind of question you got?
Yeah, man. I didn't think you were gonna be able to do it tonight. I actually picked Lights Out. Sorry, but,
that's all good. He's pretty good.
He's just been very decent lately, but you showed me wrong. You proved it out there. You apparently knew how many points and what you needed to finish there at the end. Did you have any help from someone else, knowing how many points you needed?
No, I kind of
what to stay from, or did you do it all in your head?
Yeah, I did it all in my head. That pole I won was huge because I wouldn't be here if I didn't win the pole.
It was very huge, yeah.
Yeah, so that was a big deal. Lights gained a lot of stage points on me there in the first couple stages. So I know going into the last stage, I only had him by 2, and I had the tiebreaker though, so I knew that. But once I got out in front and got in 3rd at the beginning of stage 3, I felt pretty good. I don't know where Decent House came from there, but after he was right on me, and I kind of took him out after I hit the wall, so I kind of feel bad about that. But Yeah, I held off. Who was it? I held off
Nick.
somebody. It was Nick. That's right. Nick was on me for like 15 laps. I held him off, and he made a mistake. And then I was good from there. Even if I didn't catch OG, he was on old tires, but I did pass him. So yeah, I knew what I had to do, and just held everybody off.
All right. Well, congratulations once again. Before we let you get on out of here, celebrate your Championship 4 clinching moment and get ready for Las Vegas. Anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out my teammates, OG, Sharp, Dalton, even though he wasn't here tonight. He's been a big help through all the season. Ghost, even though he hasn't been making it recently. And especially Lights, because we were practicing earlier, and he was actually giving me some pointers. So I wasn't really expecting that, but it's pretty nice of him. So, but yeah, especially shout out to him. And you guys for always recording, streaming it. It's pretty good to watch back, see what you did right and wrong, and for commentating. So, yep.
I just also just noticed as I'm looking at your car right here, the sponsor on it is the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So maybe that is a good omen.
Planned that.
Maybe that's a good omen for Wednesday night. But nonetheless, congratulations making it into Vegas and on your 4th place run here tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Yep. Well, K-Bart, we had quite the race tonight. Pretty dramatic moments in terms of the points battles and situations and stuff. But, I mean, are we going to see the same thing tomorrow night in the Cup Series? Because their playoff bubble is a lot closer than the Xfinity was heading in.
Yeah, we'll see if you already heard keeps that top 4, be able to win this race. I know he's going to want it. He really tried to win Bristol, and he was just so very close, but he's going to have to fight for that. Who else is there? Crunch. We got Captain. He's already locked. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good race. I'll be in the back, getting lapped. Drive-throughs open. So.
All right. Well, your Championship 4 here in the Xfinity Series have been determined tonight. You've got Dalton P64, you've got OGinfau, Jagboy 66821, and LD Allen 97. Those are your 4 drivers that are going to vie for the Xfinity Series title come Wednesday night. But like K-Bart and I were just talking about, before that, we have got the Cup Series, and same situation as tonight. Their final elimination race is tomorrow. The Championship 4 in the Cup Series will be determined tomorrow at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Same time, same place, right here on YouTube. And that's going to be the final race before our championship races start on Tuesday. So lots to look forward to here in the North American eRacing League. Kyle, what you most excited about?
Man, I think everybody needs a break. I think we're all excited for NASCAR Heat 4.5. I think we're excited for the live tracker lap counter. I think a lap counter. I just heard live tracker, but hope there's a lap counter in it. Yeah, it's hard to rely on streams.
Yeah.
Well, especially I get it. People can't stream and just if their internet's bad and they want to focus on the race, and we understand. So.
Well, there you got it. K-Bart's not excited for the championship races. He's more excited for taking a break from the game and moving on to the new game. So much for the championship races. We hope you guys still tune in for that because obviously K-Bart will not.
Skip over it.
But for real though, Cup Series tomorrow night, Monday night, determines the championship 4, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we've got your championship races for you right here on YouTube. Tuesday is going to be the Truck Series, Wednesday the Xfinity Series, and Thursday will be the Cup Series finale, all at Las Vegas, all at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the North American eRacing League channel on YouTube. So to everybody, we hope you enjoyed the Xfinity race tonight, because I know I sure did. Lots of dramatic moments. Make sure to tune in tomorrow night if you want to see the same, as Avenged Fail calls the action with some of his buddies up in the booth, because I'll be on track. So, yep, we hope you enjoyed it. All my gnarly ones out there, you guys have a great Sunday evening, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.